Biggest shout out to our Patreons. We started this podcast when we were out of luck on the dole, and thanks to Patreon, we've been able to put the Northwest in the spotlight where it belongs.
For as little as £3 a month, you get access to an extra episode every week, plus a live show, which we have some of the biggest comedians in the UK joining us for that live show that we do every monthly, with comedians from the UK live on stage.
If you're a £10 Patreon, you get free tickets to the show every month as well.
She could bum me, lads.
There we go. Get a squeeze on them titties.
Lemon.
Got a proper tough skin, that.
Yeah, it's a fucking lemon.
I have trading cards of old granny porn stars.
Yeah, we've got loads of specials on the Patreon as well, everything from sports days. Genuinely think I've pulled the hamstring, but it'd be worth it when I win this trophy.
Sleepovers.
Axe throwing.
Puzzle rooms.
Amy wrote me a set to do on stage, which was dead embarrassing. Have a look at these.
I have wanked over my nan.
The more you pledge, the more benefits you get, including early access, Q&A with guests, club cards, prints, discount on merch.
Loads of stuff. If you love this podcast and want to support it, get extra content, help us thrive, sign up today, patreon.com/The Mild High Club. Just £3 a month. What's that? Nothing, is it? Go ahead. Sign up.
Love you.
Action. We're back.
Hello and welcome.
Have you been sued by Andrew Tate again yet?
Nah, I think I'm part of the reason why he's banned though.
That's good.
Yeah.
You single-handedly took him down.
Took him down. He's a fucking nonce, though, isn't
Yeah, it's not cool.
he? Nah.
But anyway, nice. I'm glad you helped bring down the tirade of Andrew Tate. Tom Lawrinson's here, everyone.
Hello.
How's it going?
Welcome.
Good man. How are you?
Great,
Right.
yeah, fantastic.
Have a nice time in Edinburgh.
Oh, yeah, it was a slog.
Yeah.
Well, no, to be honest, for me, like, everyone hates on it. Like, if you talk to other comics, like, oh, Edinburgh. I think it's the best, like, month of the year because you do a show a day, you get to hang out with people, you get to drink, you get to, just have a nice time and see a load of shows.
Yeah, it seems fun, man.
We'll go
like,
up next month. It's just
next
Spenny
month?
though, innit?
Nothing's going on next month.
Sorry.
yeah, we all go down in October.
No, you got next month.
Fringe 2.
Quiet.
Or just start a Fringe here. Why's no one done that? I think Fringe would be bossier. Let's just do a Liverpool one.
We can't take on any more.
I'm a workaholic.
I'm so tired
Just
already.
gobbling up them projects, mate.
How did your show go? Was it just the one show that you done there? Or
I did
you
2 shows. I did my stand-up show. I did 45 minutes every day.
Yeah.
And that was the best one because it's just like in a room like a bit bigger than this.
Yeah.
It's about 40 people. And that was a lot of fun. And then me and Lucas did our Harry Potter show every day as well.
Nice. Okay. So that's like a live. What you doing that?
What we do is we recreate the first film in an hour. You've seen it, Callum, haven't you?
So good.
Yeah.
I like to describe it as like...
What, like pantomime?
Yeah, like pantomime. No, that's what you think, but it's more, I'd say it's
Pantomime?
more like... Yeah.
Hello.
I like to think of it as like scary movie, but with Harry Potter.
Right. Okay.
Right?
But then I found out that most people don't rate Scary Movie.
I used to love Scary
I think
Movie.
Scary Movie is one of the best films in the world.
It's got
class.
that nostalgia.
It was hilarious. If you went back and watched it, like it's hilarious. I don't know if you watched it now. It would be.
Yeah, telly was pretty
did.
shit.
Is it just as good? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, telly was pretty shit back then. So Scary Movie was like goat, wasn't it, at the time?
It's amazing. I'd not even seen Scream either. So
Yeah.
and it was still amazing. I only saw
Yeah.
Scream last year, and then I watched Scary Movie. I was like, it's even better. I didn't think they could do it, but they've topped it.
So you've done 2 shows this year then. That's cool. So you do the podcast with Lucas as well. That's still going.
Yeah, we
Potter
do.
Vision.
Yeah.
Sick. So what? That's just chatting about Harry Potter as well.
Yeah, man.
Just love Harry Potter.
So you know all the words and spells and shit.
I know all the words.
That's pretty lame.
I don't. It's got into a weird thing. Like the podcast, what we do is we read a chapter and then we, take the piss out of it. Like we read it separately and then like get together and take the piss out of the chapter or whatever. But yeah, I think and it's a weird like conundrum because people think like I'm like a massive Harry Potter guy. I mean, I think that's a sad thing to be if if you're my age. Like, so I don't really think about. It's just gone on for too long. I think.
Right. Okay.
It's just like a joke that's gone on for too long. Yeah.
So it's kind of like a book club.
Yeah.
Kind of. You read a chapter and then you chat about the chapter. But you
Yeah.
take the piss out the chapter. Have you had any backlash because she's come out as transphobic piece of shit?
What?
J.K. Rowling.
Oh, right, okay.
Not
Are
you
you
guys.
talking about me?
Yeah, what?
Why have we got him on? Little bit of backlash. Most people are digging me though. People rate me for it. He says ballsy. Him.
Yeah, that's Andrew Tate.
No, she was getting loads of shit, wasn't she, for some transphobic style stuff?
Yeah, she still is.
Yeah.
I think that's like forever ongoing now.
And then she wrote a book about like an author who got like murdered by someone who's transphobic or something, didn't she? Something mad like that.
You
I
know a
heard
lot
something
about.
like that.
You know a lot about this.
So that's what I
woman.
get all my news from Twitter.
Yeah, it's just Twitter. That's where I learn everything.
Yeah.
But no, I've not had any backlash. I think.
So you're not even that into Harry Potter?
Not massively. No, like I think. Have you seen Philosopher's Stone?
Yeah, but I've not watched all of them. I'm not interested in them.
Have you seen it a lot? Philosopher's Stone.
No.
Have you not?
No.
You have.
The first one?
Yeah.
I've seen it a few times.
Yeah, it's on a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on like ITV like every other
But
day.
it's
wasn't
really memorable. Like like there's like loads of lines in it that are like
Yeah.
really memorable.
Like what?
It's big nostalgia to it as well, isn't it?
Like I don't know.
Can you let's go
So
through?
memorable.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a bit where Harry Potter says, I don't know.
Can we see how much of the script you can get through right now?
Well, I can probably do it all, but that'd just be a waste of like the hour and a half.
Can you do
wouldn't
it really fast?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
What's the first line of the Philosopher's Stone?
To be honest, I don't know. I know the I know the first line of my own show, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I kind of separate the two.
Okay.
Because even in the live show that I do, I'm more or less just playing me.
Yeah.
Like
What?
a big joke is that I'm just like, you're right, everyone, it's me, Harry Potter.
Yeah. Okay.
Like-
That's weird, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
making a film and we've called Dean's character Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Okay.
as
Just to be like everyone in the film sort of going like, what, like Harry Potter
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
film?
yeah.
You go, yeah, fucking Harry Potter. There's more than one Harry Potter in the world, right? Like fuming that my name's Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Have you been, Callum?
I've been good, thanks.
How was your gig last night? Was it last night? Tuesday night?
Tuesday night was good.
Baltic?
Yeah,
Weird room though, innit?
it was. Yeah,
Too big.
too big.
Yeah.
Ceiling's really high.
So there you go. Don't go to that one. Go watch it because there's some good comedians on there. But it's a weird room to do stand up in, innit?
Yeah, it's just like a big factory, innit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lecture.
Factory.
Have you been up to much else?
Done Dead Men Talking last night.
Oh, how was that?
That was good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
seen,
did they
like-
show you?
They showed me a dick with no skin on that
Oh.
was infected with maggots crawling out of it. And then a for JJ that was like popped open, but with,
Yeah.
like loads of mold in it and like maggots coming out. And then he was like a
Mould.
doctor.
What type of mould? Black mould?
Black
blue
mould,
mould?
black.
Black mould.
Yeah.
Black mold in your fanny.
Yeah, it's bad that, innit?
Damp.
Damn.
She's moist, that one.
Imagine the pussy with off that.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
PR
Sounds-
pussy way.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had a nice week then so
Been,
far.
been delightful.
Lovely. Have you seen any mouldy fannies? Or?
No, I try and avoid that. That's not my scene. I used to go on rotten.com when I was a
Click
kid.
on
Did
there,
you ever
please,
go on that?
Is that a toxic junction type of thing? Or
Do you ever go on rotten.com?
is it just rotten?
Yeah, it was similar, all that
Yeah.
shite, like horrible videos and stuff on there.
I think when you're like 15, you really get into it.
Mm.
Oh, look at something else. And then afterwards, you're like, I shouldn't be looking at that.
But we went on and I was saying like probably some of the worst people to get on because I grew up watching all them types of videos. So I'm sort of just like, oh yeah, there's another one. I'm not like, I'm going to be sick. I was just like, yeah, it's horrible that, innit?
Do you ever do that rate my poo?
Oh no, I remember it though.
Yeah.
Like it's just all people posting pictures of poos, innit?
Yeah, me and my mates used to take it serious. Like we done like 7s and 8s now because
Did
it was
ya?
out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you used to take pictures of your own poo?
no,
Oh, okay.
never. No, we didn't like
You didn't rate each other's
rate
poo?
each other's poo.
Oh,
Nah, nah.
okay.
Kids poo.
That's like a 3, I reckon.
You've never heard of Rate My Poo?
No.
Oh.
Like on is it Bebo or Pixar? Used to do pages of like rate the girls. Do you remember them? Or rate the guys, and it'd just be like
Yeah.
pictures from people in your class,
Yeah.
and it'd just be horrible. Like 7's a dog. Like the comments on it would just be fucking ruthless.
Ruthless, that.
Yeah, like shag too, but hey, get in the bin. Like
And that
it's
was just the
proper-
teachers saying.
Yeah, proper ruthless there. Back in the day.
So what's your plans now, man? Now Edinburgh's out the way, you going?
Plans? I don't know. What is a career chat?
I'm just seeing what you're up to.
Fucking get your act together, lad. You've been fucking around for 5 years. Do something. I don't know. I'm just gonna like.
How long have you been doing stand-up?
About, I don't know. Same as him.
What's
How
that?
long have you been doing stand-up?
Not
10
maybe not as long
years.
as you. When you re-emerged, that's when I emerged.
Probably about 6 years.
Yeah, something like
5,
that.
6 years.
Take 5 off for the pandemic. Been doing it 1.
1 year.
Fresh to the game. Probably just like I think with I started doing videos like 2 or 3 years ago, and then from that I stopped. I got a bit lazy with stand up, so I started like because it was like you get more satisfaction doing like videos and stuff sometimes. So I like stopped gigging as much, especially because I got quite lazy driving. So this year I'm gonna get more into stand up.
Get back into it and that, yeah. Your videos are flying now, aren't they? Like your TikTok and all that's flying.
It's going okay. Yeah.
Was that true what you said to me before about them jackets, or you should take the piss? You get sent them jackets now?
Yeah.
That's funny, that.
Wow.
It's just hilarious that like you've done the character of like the dad going camping or whatever and walking past each other and that, and everyone.
Yeah.
Have some walking jackets for your videos.
We get sent
That's sick.
weed candy floss.
Do you really? Is it nice?
Oh, it's beautiful,
Lovely.
yeah.
Green Angel, get on it.
Yeah.
Callum had some the other day, didn't you? The little nice.
Had some last night.
Yeah.
Really good. I would recommend Green Angel.
Yeah.
Where were you? Were you at home?
Yeah, I was just lying in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Just staring at the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lampshade was getting wavy.
Did you go to sleep soon after?
No, not really. I like to just like roll up in my blanket, like a little tortilla. And then I'm just like,
It'll be more like a kebab
little kebab.
than a tortilla. Have you got much drug experience?
Not really, lads. I did what's it? Have you done liquid mushrooms?
Liquid mushrooms?
I've had mushroom tea.
Well, I was at that Glastonbury festival a few months ago, and they were like, it was in a group, and people had them in a pipette,
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay.
put them under your tongue,
Yeah.
and then I didn't think anything happened. And then like later on, I was having like, you know, like stereotypical Beatles dreams, like you know, like things were dissolving into like other things and like
Yeah.
kaleidoscope shapes. I was like, them Beatles lads got it spot on.
Say what you want on the Beatles. You got it spot on with them.
It's
so,
mushroom season now.
yeah.
Is
Time
it?
for picking.
Time for
Yeah.
picking. So you only had something going on while you was like going to sleep and that?
Yeah, I think so. But
Yeah,
then
okay.
I suppose I was quite a bit drunk, so might have interfered with it.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Did you have a good time at Glastonbury?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, did you just go to watch or were you performing there?
Just
or?
watching stuff, yeah.
That's right.
Just watching. Saw a lot of stuff. Saw Metronomy. Have you heard of them?
No.
Metronomy?
Yeah.
No.
They're big, baby.
Yeah.
They're really big. It was one of like the best bands I've ever seen live. And then I was like, as soon as I got home, I was like, God, stick them on iPlayer. And, you know, because the audio's never as good.
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit.
But I think the audio's better on iPlayer.
You think?
Well, yeah, because it's recorded through the desk, innit? So you're hearing what they actually sounding like.
And that was amazing.
So, but while you're there, you're like, oh, this is great. But then when you hear them, actually, you go, oh, they sound a bit shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
on the iPlayer. it
On the
sounds shit.
iPlayer, but that's how they actually sound, though.
Yeah.
So they are actually a bit shit. Yeah.
I don't like festivals.
I know.
No, expensive.
It makes me sad that you don't like them.
And I mean, I'll go.
I know, but when we go, you go, why the fuck are we here? I go, well, I'm not really happy about being here now, Amy. Let's just go home.
It's hot and uncomfortable, and it's the toilets. Like, we pay so much money for them toilets. Do you know what I mean?
You need to get yourself a little shiwi next time, innit?
I can't poo in them.
I mean, you probably could. No one's saying you can't.
Like Play-Doh.
Is there any sheepoos?
Maybe we should make them.
Invent a sheepoo.
Yeah.
It's called a nappy.
Yeah. Let's just buy some nappies.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to pay $1 grand to wear a nappy. Do you know what I mean? It's just not.
That's true, yeah.
Like, I'd rather get in a hot tub and have
Watch
some
it on iPlayer.
weed candy floss.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And there's too many people as well.
There's a lot of
I hate
people, isn't there?
people.
It's like being a cow. Do you know,
Yeah.
like just
Factory farm.
cattle. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
touching everyone.
Yeah.
Being everyone's got their face in yours.
Yeah.
There's not that much space. I think Glastonbury was like over.
Yeah, loads of people were just bunking in as well.
Yeah.
I know loads of
It's
people who
full of
went without
Scousers.
I don't think that
tickets.
affects it too much because there's already like say 200,000 people.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
They must accommodate now when people are they're gonna have like 20,000 that just skip in. Like,
how do you? So we have had a question about one of your festival clips off Jane, but just what inspires you like to make clips? How do you be like, I'm gonna write this clip?
Most of the time it's anger, like.
Okay.
Like the most from like I don't know, I'll wind myself up, someone will do something to me, and then I'll mimic them alone, and then I'll start laughing, and then I'll record it.
Right, okay.
Oh, okay.
So like the whole, like when you say hello to someone when they walk past you and they don't say hello back, does that come from a real?
I don't know what that one was about. That one was like an advert, that one.
It's very relatable though. Like when you go past someone, you go, "Oh, you all right?" and they just ignore you. You're like, "Hey, I said, are you all right?"
That's quite infuriating. But that one, that's like me doing an impression of my sister because she's like a primary school teacher.
Right.
Just like wicked the way they talk to kids. Like, you know, like they look at them and you go, "I'm talking to you," and that's a horrible way to talk to someone. We don't do that, do we? Like, all vicious.
It's got weird flashbacks. Like, oh, something wrong here. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So did someone's like dad not want you camping with him? Is that real?
Yeah, I went on a camping trip with someone else's family, and then I think that's like a shared human experience. Other people's dads just being awful, like going around someone's house and then just being rude to you for no reason. Maybe that's like.
Yeah, it's a funny one. That one, I really like that video.
Have you guys ever had that, going around someone's house and the family? No.
Well, I went round someone's house and I was like, "Oh my god, you've got a dad? That's mad."
Like a dog.
and then genuinely, my mate's dad like taught me to eat with my mouth shut because I was feral and how to ride a bike. So shout out to other people's dads, you know.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't remember really. Like one of my mates when I was younger, I don't think his dad was about, so it was just his mum. I don't know. Don't ever really remember. I remember the worst was when like the parents would be kicking off at them. You know, like if the ma's fuming about something on them, and you're just sat there just going, oh, "Okay, I think."
And your mate can fuck off and all.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, you're just like, "Oh shit, man." Yeah. Yeah, I used to hate that.
Have you done that? What clip? You should do that clip.
No.
But we used to, I mean, that used to happen to us into our fucking, when I was like 18, because we used to go to my mates and smoke weed in the loft. And like, we'd pad everything out so that you couldn't smell anything. But sometimes like, his ma would want him while we were halfway through a joint, or someone was like, "Oh, I need to go for a piss." And like, we just put a joint out and it's like, we're just trying to lift the hatch up quick. You know, like the loft hatch, quick, get down. But it fucking stinks, doesn't it? So every now and then, like we'd be sat there and she'd just there fuming, just going, "Stop smoking that shit in here, get out." And we'd all be like, we'll have to go walk past the stone. That was about it. Just going, "Oh, sorry, like fucking, sorry, Miss Patterson." Fucking awful. But yeah, that used to happen every now and then. It just feel dead bad, but just didn't realise like what you were doing.
Yeah.
Was that like, so it's kind of disrespectful, innit? But like,
depends how easy going the adult is.
Well, we used to get kicked out, so it wasn't that easy going, innit?
That's on the mate though, because everyone knows the limits of their own parents.
Yeah.
So like, why is he going? Yeah, it'll piss him off, but let's do it anyway.
Yeah, yeah, because it just couldn't be arsed going outside.
Because they know deep down they're probably not that arsed. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, the argument's probably worth doing it.
Yeah, like they only might kick off if they're in like a bad mood or whatever, but they're not actually that bothered, type of thing.
Totally.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it used to be horrible. You used to be chilling. You just wanted to have a chill. The next thing you hear the mum fucking kicking off, and you go, I've got to walk past there now, like with a joint in my hand, essentially, because it fucking stinks. Still smoke in the loft and that, and you're walking past, going, "Sorry, see you later." Thanks for the hospitality. Like,
What kind of loft was it?
Just like a little loft conversion.
Do you have a window up there?
Yeah, there was two like skylights, but weed just stinks, doesn't it? So we'd sit like it was blowing it out the window. We had like fans blowing it towards the window and that. If you just lifted it up for too long, like too soon after you put a joint out or whatever, just like all the smoke would just go to downstairs and then just the house stinks then, innit? So you're just like, "Oh, sorry."
So have we told people about this seat now? What it does?
No.
The magic seat.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh. Was it, am I going to like shoot off or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you fucking put the big airbags underneath it and fly off over there.
Oh, I'm going to have to do that.
Love that.
So it's a magic guest host feature seat, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the plan with this seat now, isn't it? Bring in people, showcase some features and
Tell
shit
us what
like
you're all
that.
about.
Yeah.
So you brought a feature for us today, Callum?
Yeah, I brought you a little feature.
Go on, what are we doing then?
So basically, I don't watch the news or anything. I like get my news from not verified websites.
Yeah.
That are just really fun stories. That
Oh,
I
okay.
enjoy.
Infowars.
I like it.
Yeah. Stuff like that. So this, I'm gonna have to click on here. I have to be careful. I've got loads of CCTV on here.
Oh.
Footage.
Of what?
Because there was a big kickoff at my mum's party
Yeah.
on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I had to go through all the CCTV.
You have
To see who started it.
So you kicked off. My granddad nearly knocked someone out, apparently. That was fun.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Let's watch the
Colin's
CCTV.
granddad was a drug dealer.
Mm-hmm.
And he died being shagged by a brass.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
I'm not that shocked. I listened to that episode on the way here.
All right. Okay.
I can
It's a good way to go, though,
I was
isn't it?
driving like, and then laughing because everyone's riffing.
Right, so what are we doing here?
Right,
News
so
segment. Okay.
First one is a woman takes DNA test and learns boyfriend of 6 years is her biological brother. The woman who was adopted as a child claims she made the discovery when the pair decided to take a DNA test together to find more about their families, but she has not yet shared the results with her partner.
Bum, bum.
Bum, bum.
So a bit of an admission. We done this on our shed the other day.
Did you?
Yeah,
Right.
good story.
Literally.
Yeah.
But we can still talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so heavy. And
So what's mad about the story though? They were both adopted. I feel like it's a bit of a bullshit story, mate.
Do you reckon?
They were both adopted,
Mm.
but
that's
both
quite
came from
shocking.
the same,
Yeah, so
yeah.
you're in the same area because you're both abandoned in the same place.
and then they both found each other and become a couple.
Yeah, because you look for. Don't they say that you look for like partners who look like your mum or your dad a bit? So if you're like, oh,
Yeah, my
I see
ex had a
myself in
beard
him.
as well.
Do you know what I mean? Though, like they obviously found comfort in each other on a weird cellular level.
Yeah.
This happened before. There was like the same thing happened to like a gay couple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was on Jeremy Kyle, I think, was it?
Was it?
Yeah, and they'd done the DNA results, and they were like,
I think it's like maybe it's like a vanity thing. Like, look like me, you lad.
yeah, sexy you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a fucking awkward one. The mad thing is like, not telling him.
Oh, you've got to
Saying, like-
tell him. But they probably just like bonded over trauma, haven't they? You was abandoned.
But what if
I
there was just a fuck up
abandoned.
with the DNA test? Because they both do the DNA test together,
Yeah.
like a couple's thing, and they both sent it off together. What if they've just fucked something up, and then it's come back to her going, oh yeah, you come from this family, and then the same one's come back going, you come from this family, and she's gone, fucking hell. We both come from the same family, yeah, when really they've just like fucked the DNA test up and done the same one twice, or...
I think
Do you
she
get what I mean? Because
Yeah,
they've
I
come
know
from
what
the
you mean.
same address.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think
To be fair, though, when you look at some couples do look the same.
yeah.
Like the exact. So
Dean
like,
and his ex. Let's get that up.
That's not.
I think she should tell him in a Lizzo parody. She's like, I just did a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% your sister. I think she should do that.
So that'd take the edge off it. You'd be laughing through it all, go, haha, none of it matters now. We've had sex with my sister. You made that funny song.
What's she doing telling the world? I won't tell him, but I'll tell the news outlets.
She wrote into like some other podcast or something.
Oh.
So they've done the story on their show, whatever that was. So I don't know. It's hard to see if it was even true, but it's not a fun situation to end up
I
in.
mean,
is
I'm
it?
sure it happens though.
What would you do? Would you tell your partner /
You've been together
sister?
6 years.
I'd tell him. No, I wouldn't tell him. I'd just kill myself. I don't want to be alive in that world, Your Honour.
You're right.
Send me straight to hell.
Yeah.
What about you guys? What
it's
are
a
you
good
guys
way
doing? You just keeping it secret? Shagging him for the rest of your life?
I'll probably do one more shag and then now.
Yeah, one more and then tell them
yeah.
at the point of climax, go, my sister! See you later.
Cyanide pill.
God.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends what the relationship's like, innit?
He died doing what he loved, shagging his sister.
Because like you've already done all the worst bits you can do to your brother or sister. If one of them doesn't know, and then they're just in love and get married, it's not like they grew up brother and sister and knew each other. Do you know what I mean?
And that might be his favourite category on Pornhub anyway. He might be into it.
And if you go back far enough, we're all brother and sister somewhere.
Hey.
If you go
Adam and Eve.
That's it. If you go off Adam and Eve, they can only have split a certain way.
Get them in here now.
So there.
I mean, as long as just don't have kids. They come out wonky.
Yeah, they come out
wonky.
Yeah, they come out with a yellow sticker on the head. Oops. Oops. Are you related? How'd you know? He's got a whoop sticker on his forehead.
People fighting to try and get at him.
Oh, it's chaos, isn't it? Around the supermarket.
Yeah, it's mad.
Winter.
Seeing all the owl people like circling the shelves like sharks of feeding time. Just waiting for
Lock it with that trolley.
Yeah, man.
Animals.
So it's an unfortunate situation to end up in, innit? But
imagine
it's happened loads, innit? I think you both need to know and both decide what you do from there, innit? You can't keep it a secret from him and then break up with him because it's just not working for me anymore or whatever. Because you're like, nah, it's sly on him.
But isn't he going to ask for the results?
That's what I was saying. Yeah. He's still waiting for his. Like, you have to get your mate to do it. Comes back. 80% African here. What's going on there?
DNA test
not
is
that, mate. Some other mate.
Well, what DNA test is that like? They've cross-referenced their like DNA test.
Well, I think it goes back through your family tree, doesn't it? To see how far back your lineage goes.
Yeah. And they'd be like, you're related to this person who you've never heard of.
Oh, so it was like off a names thing.
I'd imagine so,
it's
yeah.
It's a database.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be used for something sinister in the future.
Because it can tell you, like...
Yeah.
What, like?
I don't know. Who,
what are you planning?
Not me. The Chinese.
But yeah, that is you.
Then.
Yeah.
But you know, like, they go back and find out like what part, like if you like part American, part Irish. Do you know what I mean? So they must have enough data on people to go, you used to have come from this same family. Do you know what I mean?
But like they're not joint applications though. Like if you two sent one in, they wouldn't like you get separate ones.
That's it. Yeah. So I think she's got them both back and been nosy and opened them both or something.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
I don't trust her.
Yeah,
no, I think it's a bit black as well.
But we're going to do one, aren't we?
Yeah.
What are we going to do if we are related? I don't think we are.
Well, I hope not.
Hopefully not.
She's done some heinous shit.
Remember,
heinous,
guys?
Heinous shit.
Heinous.
Heinous.
Well, that as well. If we're brother and sister, we just carry on the podcast as siblings, innit?
Yeah, I'm going on tour with that story.
Yeah, just be like, we're not a couple anymore, but the podcast continues.
I think that'd like fucking boost it.
That's
like,
it, yeah.
Maybe we should.
It's a podcast. Yeah. They used to shag, but now they don't. Now they're brother and sister.
It's really entertaining. It'd be mad.
They won't look each other in the eyes.
We have a screen between us now.
Yeah, it'd be awful. But yeah, I'd be interested to see what.
Have you got siblings?
What you are?
Yeah.
What have you got?
Fuck Denny.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been
part
shagging?
2 of the question.
I've got three sisters.
Ooh, 4.
Come on, I wouldn't have told you if you were going to say that. Ooh. Oh,
if you had to shag one.
Get out of town. Vulgar question.
Get away with all that.
It's a family podcast.
Are you the youngest?
Second youngest.
Right. So you
Very
wouldn't shag
oft.
any of them. That's fine.
Is that?
What?
I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We're putting the fan on.
Yeah, is that alright?
I'll do it.
Oh yeah, Dean's.
Why don't we all do it? We'll do it together.
Do you know anything about your history? Do you know where your family originate from or anything like that?
Warrington?
Yeah. That's it. You might literally go back all the way just to find you settled in Warrington 200 years ago.
We're from Blackpool, but I think there's a load of Lawrinsons in Warrington.
Right.
My granddad had two families. He had one in Blackpool and another one in Warrington. That
Oh,
they
really?
didn't know about each other.
So we had two families.
Yeah, I
Was
think
one like
so.
a secret family?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, they were both secret families.
Oh, yeah, true, yeah.
Did he have which? What? That's mad.
I
Has he
think
spoke about it?
I think my dad's one was like the younger family.
Yeah.
Right, the newer
The newer
one?
family.
Okay.
So like the affair one.
Side piece.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or the true love. Because maybe
Dunno.
the other one was, I don't know, who knows? Let's call your granddad. Is he alive?
He'd be like 200 years old.
All right.
Maybe not that old.
Right.
200.
We have the babies late in the Lawrinson family.
Do you know, my family was in the paper for having 5 generations alive at the same time.
Oh, really?
That's like 10 and having babies or something like that, innit? That's proper like slags. Yeah.
10 and having babies?
Well,
I wouldn't call a 10-year-old a slag.
yeah. No,
She
apparently
was a
my nan.
slag.
Apparently my nan was a brass. Yeah. On the docks.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right.
That's met my granddad.
So you wouldn't shag your sister then, right? We move on.
Have you got siblings, Dean?
No. So I don't know how this would
I
feel.
figured that, you
Do you know
know.
what I mean?
Just even though I didn't know that answer, I was like,
Just give that vibe, only child vibe.
Yeah.
But not in a negative way.
Yeah.
Like in an independent way.
What about me?
Don't know.
Okay.
You got siblings?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got 2 half brothers.
So one full brother by
Yeah.
Callum's
Like a
maths.
transformer.
Push them together.
Yeah. Merge them together.
Do you like it, brothers? We don't like it.
So stupid. Oh, fucking hell. What's your next
Ready for the next
segment?
Oh, dolphins.
Oh, I like dolphins. Go ahead.
Dolphins deliberately get high on pufferfish nerve toxins by carefully chewing and passing them around. Here's a quote. I don't know if it's from like a dolphin on the scene or something. But it says, after chewing the puffer gently and passing it around, they begin acting peculiar.
Are you all right? Have you had any pufferfish today?
Peculiar. How do you say?
He's making this up.
How do you say? Peculiar.
Fuck off, Callum. Peculiarly.
Peculiarly.
Peculiar.
Hanging around with their noses at the surface, as if fascinated by their own reflections.
Oh, so it's puff, puff, pass.
Yes.
Looking at themselves in the sea, just going, wow, we look mad, don't we?
My dole officer had a dolphin tattoo. Yeah.
I rest my case.
Your Honour.
Case dismissed. You're free to go. My dole officer had a dolphin tattoo.
Fucking hell.
He also told me he was going to see me on Jonathan Ross one day. He told me he was going to see me on Jonathan Ross one day.
Oh, right.
So you never know. That might come true. I think there's a few animals that get high as well, like lizards. Not lizards, leopards. Oh, they mix them two up. They eat certain plants and that, don't they, and get fucked up.
Leopards.
Yeah, some of them. And then koalas are always high on eucalyptus.
Oh,
They've got to constantly be eating eucalyptus, otherwise they get fucking fuming, like bad withdrawals from it. I think they spend 90% of the day eating eucalyptus.
I didn't know
And it's
that.
bad for them.
Stupid.
Yeah. Have you heard of the gimpy plant? It doesn't get you high, but it does make you kill yourself. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Makes you kill yourself.
Yeah. So it's the pain is so excruciating that loads of people who have it, after like 10 years, they just go, do you know what? I've had enough of this.
After 10 years?
Yeah.
Maybe not 10 years, but
Depends on your mental strength, mental fortitude.
yeah.
But yeah, the gimpy plant will get you. You better watch out.
Where's that?
Australia.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm surprised I've not heard of
plant.
that. Again?
Gimpy plant.
Have you ever been to Australia?
No.
No.
You?
Yeah, we've been.
Oh, yeah.
We
You had a bit of a
lived
tour,
together.
didn't you? Yeah.
we went
I
like
remember
9
seeing you
months
before you went.
Yeah.
In your big coat.
I've got a massive coat. So,
No, big coat. It's a big coat, that lad. It's
Yeah.
not, is it?
I don't remember the coat being that big, but now I feel like it was massive. Like Kanye in that video. Like fucking
Such a fucking hole.
yeah. But yeah, dolphins getting high. Mad one, that, innit?
I think it's just it's our natural birthright.
Getting high.
Yeah.
Stuff on this planet that gets you high for a reason, I think.
Yeah, it's like all the tribes in it with like ayahuasca. And stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a right to live, die, and get high.
Ooh. Put that on a t-shirt.
Yes.
Live, die, get high. I like it.
I read in a book once. This book, it's a vague book. It said anything that's possible is natural.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can get high, that's natural. Like you should be doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Or like, you know.
But you can't fly, so that's not natural. It's not possible to fly.
There you go.
Yeah. I
Well,
like
another.
it.
It was like, I think it was like in. It was against like homophobia. Do you know, like say people who do anal sex, people say, "Oh, it's a sin." It's like it's possible, so it's natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crack on.
That was the next bit.
But what is a dolphin acting peculiarly?
I don't know.
Like, you know, they're acting peculiarly.
Maybe it's just like
Like,
walking.
what
on the
can you
beach.
do in the sea that's peculiar?
Yeah.
'Cause
Walk.
they're just
Walk.
They all walk
Yeah.
on the tails, like in single file. That'd be peculiar, wouldn't it?
That would be really peculiar. Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen them all like that going along? You'd be like, that's a bit
like
peculiar.
a little dance troupe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doing like
yeah.
a catwalk
Yeah.
or something. Yeah. Dressed up in shell bras. Yeah.
Now we're
Madness.
talking.
A little sea calf
I
skirt.
got a fact about dolphins' penises.
Oh yeah.
They actually like they clamp on the end like an elephant's trunk, like that.
What's that word? Don't know. I don't know.
What?
That word.
what does the word mean?
Something that can go like that.
Like a clamp.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
clamp.
What begins with P.
Yeah.
Prize?
Lamp.
Prial? No, not prial.
Well, this is a good podcast. But yeah, the willies are like elephant trunks. They can like
Oh,
clamp
really?
stuff.
And
Yeah.
just pick it up like a crane.
Yeah, it's probably how they get the puffer
Archaic
fish.
claw. Yeah.
They swim around and like, clamp it up, bring it back up. Yeah. What's your favourite animal?
I love goats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am a goat. That is my animal.
A goat.
Yeah.
I think they're great. I
Yeah.
love how they just climb and that.
Yeah. I love them. And like how they pretend to be dead if they're scared.
Is that what they do? Yeah.
Yeah, they just go.
There's someone who's faint, innit?
Yeah, I love them. I really want a goat. Like, I want a goat in the house as a pet. I want it.
Have you got the space?
No. But they don't like... they don't take up much space.
But they climb everywhere, so I feel like they take up the most space.
No.
Because they can climb up really like steep surfaces, can't they?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see like some gradient like that.
Yeah, and they're just
That's
chilling
nice, I
on
like
it.
Yeah, I'd have a goat. It's probably... Other than, like, a big cat, I really like them, but they're scary. So...
Yeah. What about you, Tom? What's your favourite animal?
I like apes a lot. Do you
Yeah.
know? Like, I love like videos of like, you know, chimpanzees and gorillas and stuff. If you could tame an ape, that'd be bliss, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine just sat at home and there's like you're in an orangutan's arms.
Oh, that'd be class, that.
He's like stroking your head.
Yeah.
Oh, just watching Corius.
That'd be class. I'd love that. Sounds like an absolute dream.
Legs
that.
around
Yeah.
your waist. Oh,
Imagine that when you're hungover.
yeah.
Strong arms.
rubbing your head with its hand and then like feeding you something with its foot and that, like just loads of stuff
Yeah.
going on. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
class.
I like it.
Yorkie with its foot.
Yeah. But you can't really tame them, can you? There's people have had like chimps and that before, and they fucking
Yeah.
go mad.
Yeah.
One woman had a chimp. She used to give it like Xanax and red wine.
Chill it out.
and she used to like sleep. I don't know if she'd have sex with it or anything.
You don't know that fact?
I don't know, but they used
You're on it.
you're on it. But they used to sleep in the same bed and that.
Yeah.
And one night a mate come round and the chimp just seen it as like a proper cock block and just fucking ripped this woman's face off and that. They get dead territorial and that. Like rip their face off.
They always go to that,
Just
don't
dead
they?
strong, yeah. They're dead strong, so they just rip your arm off and that. Because they're just
Something
like
about
fucking
orangutans
ruthless.
just feels like cuddly though. I know they are a great ape, and
They seem a bit more chill,
And they
don't they?
would.
Orangutans and that. Yeah.
but yeah, big ginger
Yeah.
bean bag.
Did you hear about the stuff with the guy who took LSD and went in float tanks and tried to talk to dolphins? Used to take LSD, get in float tanks and try and like telepathically prehensile. That's the word.
Is that for the?
That's to do that. Take LSD, get in a float tank and try and like communicate with dolphins telepathically. And because the dolphins would get all like wound up and excited and all that, the woman used to like wank them off to like
Would
keep
you
them
ever
chill.
wank off an animal in the name of science? You're on it.
I thought you would never ask.
Put that to the floor.
What am I getting out of it?
Science.
It's so you're experimenting on a chimpanzee, but it's quite a lively chimpanzee. So to get in there and be able to like do your experiments on it, you have to wank it off to calm it down.
How long?
5 minutes. If you
Depends
do
how
it,
good you are.
yeah. Just spit on your hand first.
Maybe.
Well, there you go. It's
Do you
2
listen to
minutes.
Millennium
You
Lube?
gotta look in its eyes.
All right. Whisper sweet things in its ear.
Yeah.
Show us your banana.
What are you whispering?
Oh yeah, no one's got headphones on.
I thought that might have been an insight of what you like to hear.
Yeah, turn myself.
You're doing great.
Keep going, Callum.
Anytime now.
Yeah, I'll wank one off. Yeah.
Okay, that's out. Same question to you, Tom.
What if it's like a cat penis?
Cat.
Barbed
What was she
on the
called who
end.
did that on like reality show? She had an affair with David Beckham and then she's wanking off a pig a few months later.
What?
That's a rough breakup.
Rebecca Luz or something like that.
Is that like the punishment for having an affair with David Beckham?
There was some reality show called The Farm where they got a load of celebrities on a farm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that.
And someone who like might have had an affair with David Beckham was on it. And she was like tossing off a pig. And as we all know, pigs have got corkscrew penises.
Have they?
Like a duck?
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't know pigs had. I know.
Is that not its tail?
Both.
Okay. Wow.
You've been wanking
Coil
off
that
the
goes
wrong
all the way
bit.
through.
When it gets an erection, the tail gets smaller.
Yeah.
Just pushes out the back.
Funny.
Yeah, that's a mad one, isn't it? When they have to like, what's it called, like rearing the steeds or something? And they have to like get the horse to like start trying to shag like a fake horse, and then he like get his dick and put it in the big fake vagina and that. That's a mad job, isn't it? Yeah. It's like a horse fleshlight. Just the big going, whoa there, calm down, boy.
We've all seen them videos hundreds of times. Them horses are like one pump chumps, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're like 1, 2, fucking full.
Yeah, well, because it's not like, I think human. There's about 4 animals in it that have sex for fun. Like dolphins is one.
Dolphins.
I think there's some like proboscis monkeys or something. Us and like fuck, I don't know, something else. But like everything else, it's literally just to reproduce, innit? And the quicker the better, because there could be predators around the corner.
I've
So
never
they go,
understood.
bam, out right now, fucking danger.
Yeah.
Like, and really in a stable, it's just like some fella going, oh Jesus Christ.
I've never understood like that statement of we're the only ones who have it for fun. Because if you look at that horse's face, he's having fun.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it doesn't feel good, like, but like it's more just like for reproduction, innit?
Yeah.
Whereas we use condoms and that.
Have
And
they-
What about
do it
dogs? though?
for.
Yeah.
'Cause my
they
dogs,
hump a lot.
my dogs shag everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is that just because they need to get?
I don't. I'm naked half the time, so
I've been-
Stop turning them on, Callum, with your little sexy bum.
it's for science, Dean.
Have they monitored like I don't know serotonin levels or whatever while they're wanking off dogs and that?
Of the humans.
Maybe they do enjoy it.
I mean, I'm
just
sure
don't
they
know.
I'm sure they enjoy it, But what I'm saying is they don't
They don't plan
don't
it.
do it for like when we have sex.
Organised gangbangs and that.
They're doing it to reproduce, to have a baby, innit? Whereas
Yeah.
when we have sex, we don't go, yeah, we're having a baby, yeah.
We do the direct opposite of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And not many other animals in the world do that. That's what I was trying to say. It's not that they don't enjoy it. It's that they don't do it for other reasons than reproduction. You know what I mean?
Next question.
So, yeah. That was that bit about wanking off animals.
I feel like it always comes back to that for some reason. These podcasts. What, animal jizz?
You a fan of animal jizz?
Have you ate jizz?
No, never.
Have you not? Why is no guys at jizz?
Because it's not a fun thing to do.
I know.
You haven't asked any of the gay men that have been on?
Yeah, because why? Why does it have to be gay?
Because they probably like it more, innit?
I just can't believe you make it. Like, it's like your own milk and you've never...
Oh, when you say it like that.
Willy
It's a
milk?
byproduct, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Well,
drink your
also-
own piss, yeah.
like
That's it,
13 calories in it.
I've never tasted my own sweat. Or
Yes, you have at the gym or something.
not on purpose,
Oh,
though.
yeah, not on purpose, but...
If I
What about
accidentally come in my mouth,
curiosity?
then I'll taste it. If a little
Okay.
drop goes in,
Like, oh,
Okay.
it's there now, I may as well.
that's it. But I don't, like,
Like a wine taste.
yeah.
Uh,
It's grim now. Are you happy you asked now?
sorry.
One day, keep asking.
Okay.
Don't let us dishearten you.
I just find it weird that no one's like...
You'll
That's
get
with
you'll
their
get
own
one
jizz.
lad in one day who's going to be like, yeah, and I'm
Love
proud.
it. Yeah. Do it every morning.
It probably, like... I imagine it's got, like, beneficial... It'll have zinc in it.
Yeah, but it's my zinc though, innit?
People like... Yeah, but people eat raw eggs.
Have it
and
So
that.
I'm not getting any more.
Oh, so you've lost your zinc and you're...
Well, that's it. I'm just
re-eating
keeping
your
it topped up, innit?
Well, that's good then, isn't it?
But surely when it goes through me again, I'll extract the zinc from that one.
Yeah. Oh,
So I'm not getting any more zinc than I'm putting out by doing that.
No, but you're restoring your zinc levels.
All right, well, I'll start coming in my own mouth. What do you want from me?
I don't know.
Just walk in on me tomorrow like that. Trying.
Is this what you want?
Yeah.
Team.
It's disgusting. Go on. What else have we got there, Callum?
BBC reporter Quinton Summerfield gets the giggles.
I mean, that says Somerville, and you said Summerfield, so what is it?
Sorry. Summerfield. In 2014, normally straight-laced BBC correspondent Quinton Somerville was reporting about the drug problem in Afghanistan while standing in front of a pile of burning heroin.
Ooh, that'll get you going.
Behind me is 8.5 tons of heroin, opium, hashish and other narcotics. Burning behind me. Quick. Well, we just need one more.
I like when it's hilarious when news reporters start like fucking breaking up and that, innit? Like, remember that one with the guy swearing at the fella?
No.
Oh, it was the fucking best, man. There's like a guy, he's a weatherman, and the reporter's saying something, and he says something about like I'm getting the weather wrong or something like that, and it cuts to him and he's going like that, but he tries to cover up and he goes like that, but it's so like unnatural. You could have just went like that, like put his arm down, but he goes.
Which is something we all do.
Like, yeah, it's so weird. It's hilarious. He proper flaps. He goes.
Now we'll have the weather forecast in a minute, and of course it'll be 100% accurate and provide all the detail you could possibly want. I've just seen Thomas Schaffenacker preparing for it, so I'm not entirely...
Like, it's so good. I used to love all them. Fucking, yeah.
Laughing when you're not meant to laugh is the best laugh.
It's horrible.
I went to see, what's that film with Leonardo DiCaprio where it's like the olden days?
The Revenant.
The Revenant. And there's a bit where, like, to keep warm, like, because throughout the film he's like trying to survive, isn't he? And at one bit, so there's this like massive bison or something, and he cuts open the stomach of it, and he pulls out all the guts, and then like he has to climb in, but he's like naked, and so you like see him wiggle in, and the whole cinema's like silent, it's packed, and you see Leonardo DiCaprio's little ass like wiggle into this bison, and then so I'm sat there like just trying not to laugh because you don't want to be the only one in a like 1,000 people cinema like laughing, and so like his little arse gets in, I'm like, it's over, and then his face just comes out like like that, and I just died.
Oh yeah, it's the worst.
I really need a wee.
Okay, go on then. We're back in a minute. Feel supreme.
We contacted these guys ourselves because we wanted to be sponsored by a brand that we genuinely believed in.
If you want to improve your sleep, digestion, relieve stress, everything you want for an easier life, you need to get on Feel Supreme.
We started using the Lion's Mane tincture, which was winner of the best supplement award in the UK. We put it in our coffee in the morning and it helps with memory and focus. Studies show that Lion's Mane stimulates the growth of brain cells and helps to protect against disease such as Alzheimer's. And it's the easiest way to do it. Just put it in your coffee in the morning.
Lovely. Tastes nice.
Done.
Flying.
Wash.
Have you ever heard of nicotinamide riboside?
What's that, dear?
Riboside, motherfucker. Neither had we.
We hadn't heard of it either. You need to look it up because apparently it's a natural anti-aging supplement. Widely studied health benefits that you can use to treat cardiovascular, neurodegenerative and metabolic disorders.
Who doesn't want to deal with the metabolic and neurodegenerative
And
disorders?
cardiovasculars.
I do.
They've got loads of stuff. They've got CMOS, they've got hemp protein, stuff for your brain, stuff for your guts, stuff you've never heard about. But once you read up on it, you'll be like, why have I not heard of this? And why isn't it taught in schools?
Ashwagandha.
Shilajit.
All this stuff is good for you.
We're not just making up words. These are actual things that you need to know about.
They make you feel supreme.
TMHC 15.
For 15% off, you feel 15% more supreme with 15% off TMHC 15.
Feel supreme.
Go get your brain stronger.
We'll get some Riverside.
Feel supreme.
Hello. If you're enjoying this episode, give it a little like, a thumbs up. Is that the same thing? I think it's the same thing. Give us a comment. Show us some love and appreciation. Don't make this a toxic one-way relationship.
Nobody likes that. All you need to do, little comments in the comment section to help our algorithm. Give us a little follow on social medias, the Mild High Club UK, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all them. If you're liking what we're doing, see it online. Give us a little share.
We do get like suppressed on TikTok and stuff, so sometimes we can't post stuff on TikTok. So follow us on all social medias to make sure you're never missing a clip. Hit the ding dong bell.
Wherever that is. Drop a comment down in the little comments for us. Let people know you're here. Joining the club and that. Support us. Love yous. Back to the episode.
Love you, bye.
Ta. At this moment, Queen's still alive. By the time this goes out, she might not be alive.
She'll.
Yeah. Apparently, it's getting pretty close to the end of the road for her, like, by the looks of things on the news and that.
Do we get like a big bank holiday?
Mm.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I mean, they don't have any bank holidays off ever.
Yeah,
I haven't had a bank holiday off
Yeah.
since I left school.
You've not got a job.
I know.
Oh, finally a bank holiday.
I know. So stupid that.
Oh, get a lie in finally. Talking about.
Chaos.
Oh, we're going to have a king?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
King.
No,
I'm not-
man. Ugh.
I don't like the idea of a male monarch.
Yeah. I don't like the idea of any of it, but having a king seems weird, doesn't it? Especially in
King lizard.
2022.
Yeah.
Being like, you've got a king now. Why? Can you not just die with it?
Queen,
You'll just die with it.
No, they don't have to die. Just the monarchy just end
Yeah.
with go, look, it's 2022. We don't need that anymore. You can still have all the fucking palaces and that if
Yeah,
you want, my ass. But
Will you put that on that?
Sorry, I didn't know where it came.
oh, let's see how long this takes for him to get this on.
Is there a hub?
No,
Does it go on?
just but no. On that thing in front of your head, the grey thing. Balance is on the grey thing.
What grey thing?
Here we go. The thing right in front of your face.
Oh,
no,
down.
down. Yeah. That like there. Push it forward now.
Now slide it down.
Slide it down. Now balance it on that.
Right, okay. Sorry,
Oh.
Here we go.
Sick.
Peek behind the curtain there of our pictures up on the wall. So yeah, Queen might be dead.
What's actually up with her?
Oh,
She's
elf?
96.
What's up with you?
Get up.
Get up.
She's 96, mate. That's what's up with her.
Oh my god.
Right.
She won't get one of them cards to herself. Sends cards to everyone when they're 100, doesn't she? The
Oh,
Queen.
is she not 100? 98, did you say?
96?
I don't know.
96.
Miles away.
You'd think she'd live pretty long because, like, she's got access to all that adrenochrome and.
Going deep in the conspiracies now.
Yeah,
Is it a conspiracy?
she
Like,
can collagen and all that, you know.
where
Them Korean foreskin face creams.
Hey, Lizzie, get on Feel Supreme, TMHC 15. Get yourself some nicotine, what is it called?
Nicotinide.
Reverses the
ribamide.
aging process. Get on it.
It elongates the arms of your cells.
What is it?
Magic.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it chemical?
It's natural.
It's natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know
Yeah.
the exact name of it because it's a complicated science name.
But there's loads of stuff on Feel Supreme. TMHC 15. Loads of
If
good
you want
stuff.
15% off.
Sharpen your memory, your focus,
Your guts,
your digestive
your heart,
system. Yeah,
lengthen
bit of
the
ginseng.
arms of your cells so you
All of that.
age backwards.
All of that.
15% off all of that.
Wow.
Should we do some Patreon questions or what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, what
Inspo.
inspo? What's your inspo?
What inspires me? In what aspect of life?
Comedy.
Comedy. I don't know, other comedians.
Yeah.
Like you want to be, I don't know.
Example.
What do you mean?
Who's your favourite comedians?
Comedians, like this American guy called Rory Scovel. I like,
yeah?
you know what's funny about comedians is because they all start getting cancelled. When people ask you your heroes, you're like, who's my hero now?
Yeah.
Who is it? Mr. Bean.
That's a safe there, Alan.
That is a safe one, yeah.
I think Mr. Bean, yeah, I base everything I do off him.
Seems like you genuinely do like Mr. Bean, though.
I do like Mr. Bean. I like, I like a lot of silly stuff. I like Rory Scovel. I like David Walliams a lot.
Yeah?
Like,
You hate David Williams, don't you?
I don't mind him.
No,
He's
no.
cool.
Should we start a beef with Williams?
He'll
What?
take us down. I think.
Little Britain
Yeah,
Series
brother.
1 was amazing. I love that.
The first Little Britain was hilarious,
Yeah.
and then it just went like, you've ran out of ideas now, and it felt like,
Well, they were churning it out quick because the nation wanted it so bad,
yeah,
didn't they?
yeah.
Remember Little Britain Mania? Well, that's not anything. It's a term I've just coined then. But I feel like everyone went Little Britain
It
crazy.
was mad. It was crazy at the time.
Yeah, it
When
was
the first series of it, yeah.
Reading Zoo magazine and there's like a whole spread of characters yet to come. And you're like, oh, I shouldn't even be reading this. I'm 12.
Yeah, that was mad, wasn't it? Like Zoo and Nuts and all that. I tried to pass it off as like a teenage type magazine, wasn't it?
Mm.
And it's just like tits and that.
Who's your?
Fantastic.
Do you have any like favorite accounts online that you like?
Accounts.
Yeah.
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean account. Mr. Bean animated series. The way he treats that Robin Reliant makes you sick. What are your favourite accounts? What do you go on?
The Mad High Club account.
You can't even think, can you?
No, I ask the questions.
I was doing a stand-up show, and I said to this woman, I was like, "Name a human being," and she was like, "She couldn't name a single human being."
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean. I would have went for Mr. Bean, mate.
Mr. Human being.
Mr.
What's your tattoo?
Yes. that
Say
was it.
welcome to hell.
Yeah,
What's that for?
means I'm hard as fuck.
That's fine. I like
It's
it.
fun, innit? Welcome to hell. You know the
I'd
expression.
love it if you were the person who greeted me at hell. It'd be quite comforting, that I think.
Yeah, put it there, pal.
Yeah. I wouldn't shake your hand and you go, hey! And we reenact your little TikToks and that.
Yeah.
It'd be fun. Have you got any inspo? Who's your inspo?
Who inspires you?
Who's mine?
I don't know, really. Like when I was younger, I used to watch like a lot of Norman Wisdom.
Norman Wisdom.
Yeah. he
Old school.
was- Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like that.
Dolly Parton.
It's naming human beings now.
No, that's my inspo.
I would like. He's like very Dolly Parton.
For a second then, I thought I didn't know who Norman Wisdom was. Like, she was like translating for me. It's Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Is
Their side
Alter
hustle.
ego, yeah.
Who's yours?
Mine.
What inspires you comedically?
I really like
I
Whitney
like-
Cummings as well.
Yeah, watch a lot of
Comedian.
American comics like
Yeah.
Mark Norman, Shane Gillis, all them.
Mm.
But it's hard, innit? Because you like say, "Oh, these inspire me," but you also don't want to like sound too much like someone. So I don't really watch any stand up anymore unless it's in the clubs.
Yeah, I stopped. I used to be before I started it. I used to like watch a load of stand up online and stuff. But then like you start doing it and you don't want to watch it anymore. You just want to.
I feel like too influenced by people.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, how would they do my bit?
Yeah.
Like seeing my bits through the way they
Yeah,
act.
yeah.
And I went, oh, that'd be quite funny though. But then I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I can't just start acting like that. So I like don't watch anything really unless it's in like comedy clubs and that. I think that's the best way to watch it anyway. Like watching them, like you can watch your favorite comedian's comedy special at home and just be like, like yeah, it was funny that, like, but you didn't laugh out loud or anything. You enjoyed it. But when you're in a comedy club crowd laughing,
Yeah.
it's just so different. Like so much better, I reckon.
Yeah. Have you got a favourite podcast?
Once you start, I don't know about you guys, but once you start doing them, you stop listening to them.
Yeah, kind of.
I used to listen to this American one called Doughboys quite a lot, where they review fast food chains.
Okay.
But then it became less about the fast food and more about like the relationship between the two who are on it, because it became so financially like viable, even though they wanted to quit. They just had to keep doing it because it was like their main income. So it's like quite really funny. They're still doing it, and I think they are better pals now.
Yeah.
But that was quite good.
I like it like boring ones, me though. I listen to ones with like scientists and shit like that, like 3 hours long, like dead
Really?
boring, but you learn loads of cool shit, man. Just blows your head off. It's sick.
Patreon questions, please.
Go.
From Anus.
Anis.
From Anus.
From Anus.
Oh, is that Anus, is it? Anus again. What are they saying?
You know Anus, don't you?
Sorry, Anus.
Always chatting shit.
I'm sorry. She put hype for this one. He's hilarious. Which is his favourite character to play and why?
It's a few fun ones. There's one I do of like a manager that's like, I don't know if you've ever worked in an office or anything.
Retail.
Yeah. Or like, but like, you know,
Yeah.
they talk to you like you're stupid.
Yeah.
And so I'll be like, I think it's just my sister again.
Yeah.
We don't do that, do we?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to do that. You can't even think. You know, like someone asks you a question on the spot.
My head's exactly the same as that. And you'll be on the drive home later and go, I've got the perfect answer for that question now. I said this about hosting. Hosting is like when, do you know when you have an argument with someone and like 3 days later you're in the shower and you go, fuck, I should have said that. I do that with hosting now.
Yeah.
Like 3 days after the gig and I went, fuck, if I had said that, that would have been hilarious. I was like, if anyone ever says that again, I'm going to fucking come back with this. Do you know when, like, so say you do the video and then what makes you like decide like, oh, I'll do another one of that character? Is it just like the reaction to it or anything? Or did you do a few and then see which were done best and you went, all right, I'll do another one of them like fucking mate's dad ones or whatever? Like
For me, just if I've got the idea, because a lot of people, you can get really big if you just rinse an idea because people love seeing the same thing over and over and over and over and over
Which
again.
is weird, that, innit?
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
see, like
people
you see accounts on
predictable.
TikTok where they're doing the same thing, just in
Over
like
and
a
over and
different
over and over
setting.
again.
And that.
And they've got millions of followers and stuff.
Like that one guy who goes,
He's the biggest in the world.
He's the
Shows my head, you know.
he's the richest like social media
Yeah,
person.
biggest account. Yeah.
Just from going.
Hello?
But I don't know. It's mad. So it makes you
Do
feel like
you know why? Because he didn't say a single word. So that's universal, that is.
Transcends.
translates every country. Any country knows.
You see that?
means the
That's
same
me,
thing,
that is.
innit?
That.
Yeah.
That's why
That's me, that. Well, if I see someone doing something daft, I go,
Yeah, exactly. Though it's it. Like
No, but
that's
good on
why
him.
Mr. Bean is so big.
yeah,
as well.
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, he transcends.
It's kind of I like anyone where I'm angry. I think that really makes me laugh. If I'm shouting,
Is that how you get your aggression out? Filming videos.
I'm like, oh, that's funny that. Bloke having a breakdown.
Do you find like do you get angry much?
Not massively, just
Are you
like
passive aggressive?
No, I'm quite. I think I'm a really chill guy.
Okay.
So like, you don't believe me.
You chill and also dead intense at the same time.
People always say
That's what
that
I
word
get
with
with
me. People always say intense.
You like an what can we compare you to?
A psychopath.
A psychopath.
Like I don't know. No.
Yeah.
It's like something. It's you're very chilled out, but there's also like this intense energy to you.
Someone said
Someone
said talking to me is like talking to a private investigator. Because I'll ask questions that like I don't know. I really like detail.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like someone will be like, "Oh, I've just got here." I'll be like, "Where did you park? Was it difficult?
Yeah.
What did you see?"
Yeah. Who are you with?
Why is he
Who's
asking
the
that?
park with? Yeah.
And I think it's because I've got. I think my eyes are a bit deeper than like.
What, like set back?
Yeah, a bit
Okay.
like further back, so
Yeah.
like it looks more intense. Yeah, don't know. Don't know what it is. Maybe it's bullying. Maybe everyone's bullying me.
Yeah.
Okay, we got another question off Jane.
From Jane, I always love Tom's videos on Instagram, especially the one about the obsessive festival goers from a couple of weeks ago, as the character is a mix of several people I've known over the years. Please ask him what his favourite books and films are. Like, that come out of nowhere, that question, didn't it?
So there's going to be a lot of analysis into this character that I did. What are your favourite books and films? Okay. Did a lot of reading to do that character.
Harry Potter?
No, not really. I think I stopped reading books a few years ago.
Yeah, so did I.
I don't know what happened. Maybe it was like when TikTok came out. Like,
Yeah, our attention spans have
the
just...
attention span's just like
Audio books, innit?
Audio
away.
books.
I can't even, because a trigger word will send me down memory lane and then I'm lost the book.
You have to go back.
Yeah, it happens. It also happens with rap.
Yeah.
Because there's so many words. But just one word will trigger something in my head and I'll just go off and then I've lost the song or I've lost the book or the programme. I just can't watch stuff because my head just goes off on its own.
Have you got
tangent.
ADHD?
Maybe. I've probably got a lot of things, but I don't go to the doctors. So who knows? It's a mystery. When I can afford private healthcare, I'll go.
I'm getting it all checked out,
Yeah.
see what's going on.
Yeah.
But are you listening to any books at the minute?
My favourite books that I listen to, I always listen to. This is nerdy, but and it's very boring probably to your listeners. But I listen to comedians' autobiographies. I listen to a lot. That Bob Mortimer had an amazing one. When they read it themselves,
Yeah,
is
the best ones. Yeah.
because then
I love Bob.
you know how they like intended it to like be heard or whatever.
Yeah, right.
Bob Odenkirk had an amazing one. Steve Martin, yeah, that's what I listen to mostly.
Oh, nice.
And that's what I've read in the past. But like, it's just
But yeah, don't read that much anymore. Do you like? I've read loads growing up, but I just can't be asked anymore. Too busy.
Well, yeah, I like non-fiction. Like autobiographies about like real people.
Yeah, I always say like truth's well more interesting than fiction, innit?
Yeah.
See some stories in the news and that you're like, this is fucking insane, like compared to some of the stories people writing that.
Fritzl's a fucking mad story.
Obsessed with Fritzl. at the
But we
minute.
talked about it on Shed. It's mental because I was like, isn't it mad that the kids that they've conceived together, Fritzl and his daughter, are 75% Fritzl?
Take that in.
Think about it.
Didn't learn that on Mr. Bean.
Start floating to the ceiling. What'd you tell him? The Fritzl fact.
Fucking hell. So stupid.
That's mad, that though, isn't it?
It is mad, yeah.
75% Fritzl.
I can't believe we're still talking. Since 2 days ago, we've been going 75% Fritzl. That's all that's in my head now.
I just think that's mad. Would you ever write an autobiography? And what would be the standout moments and the title?
I call it Tom Lawrinson. What's your fucking problem?
We can kind of tie out one of our staples into this. Like, if you were writing an autobiography, I'd imagine you'd include your most shameful and proudest moments within that autobiography.
I don't know about you guys, but my life's been pretty shit. Like, you know, boring and uneventful. And you're like, fucking hell, I'm this old and then I've done nothing. Oh, it's been crap. Like, I moved to Spain when I was a kid. That was quite interesting. We lived in Spain for like 3 years while my parents ran a bar there. And that was.
Did you learn Spanish?
Was in a Spanish school though, surrounded by Spanish kids.
Yeah, just straight to figure.
Classroom full of Spanish kids, one English kid who I would not participate.
What did you just point at stuff and say it louder in English?
I knew a bit.
That was a joke about people going abroad and not learning foreign languages.
Do you have no amigos?
No, but what I did do once, bit of a thief. We went on some like Spanish school trip to some mountains, a chocolate factory, packed day. Right. And we went underground into some like what do they call it? You know, some crystal mine as well. And like they were okay, everyone,
all in one day.
All in one day.
Mountain chocolate factory underground.
Exhausting. Yeah.
Wow.
They were like, right before we set off, they were like, everyone pair up into twos, and like, who was left without anyone?
The white
Me
kid.
and least popular boy in class, Luis Miguel Reith. And he was a little rat boy.
Yeah.
Like horrible. Like a little badger lad. Like horrible, like nasty piece of work he was. I didn't even understand what he was saying. I knew no one liked him.
Yeah.
But like, so I had to sit next to him.
I couldn't understand his language and I knew everyone hated him. That's to do with everyone.
But like, so like long day, right? So he gets to a point where Luis Miguel Reith, he's like asleep by the window. He's got his backpack on his lap. He's got his backpack on his lap. And I was like, thing is, you know, over here there's Pokemon stickers or Pokemon cards.
Cards, yeah.
In Spain, it was Pokemon Pogs.
Oh, sick.
That was the fucking rage, Pokemon Pogs.
Yeah.
Tazos, whatever you want to call them. And in the mesh in the front of his bag, he had all these Pokemon Pogs. And my parents didn't buy me any. So he was asleep. My hand just went in and drew out loads. And I was like, now I've got Bulbasaur. All these little rare ones. Because he was nasty to me. That's how I'll justify it. He was nasty to me. And so
you robbed his Pogs.
He had to be robbed.
Karma, that, innit? I believe that. So that's one of your highlights of your life then, robbing Pogs off a 5-year-old Spaniard.
I'd be lying if I said no.
Yeah, no, that's fine. What's the thing you're most proud of that you've ever done, do you reckon?
I'm most proud of like doing comedy. I think there's no better feeling when you're in like a massive room full of people.
Yeah.
And you're making everyone laugh.
Yeah.
Because if you went a while wanting to do it, and then you finally got to that stage where you can do it, you're like,
yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a big one.
Most shameful.
Shameful. I lived in Spain for a bit, and there was this kid called Luis Miguel Reith. Shameful. That'd have been better for the shameful one, shouldn't it?
No, because you didn't seem very ashamed of doing it, to be honest.
Poetic justice, that one.
Shameful. Go on.
I've had a mad life. Like, I've just not had a simple life at all. I've been underexposed to normal things and overexposed to not normal things. I've got a little list. I wasn't going to read this out, but I had a pigeon. I had a pet pigeon. I also had a pet llama and a pet duck.
Is he the weirdest pet you've ever had? Have you had weirder?
I was also in a video compilation with Paul Chuckle.
What was that for, if you don't mind me asking?
Wishing Dan Nightingale happy retirement from the frog.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I was in a video compilation with Paul Chuckle. So I was like...
On Pornhub?
Yeah, I know. Searching that Paul Chuckle video compilation, music, AMV.
When I was a kid, I used to like just sneak in the fridge and eat butter, like scoop it up and eat butter.
I don't know what this bit is. I feel like we've all took drugs.
It's a new segment.
I know, but it wasn't pre-planned, any of this.
I'm asking about life. It's just some of my bullet points from life.
you have any weird eating habits when you was a kid or now?
I used to be got a bit chunky between, I think, must have been after high school and before uni, where I was like dipping crisps in barbecue sauce.
Right.
It's like, I just sit and watch Trailer Park Boys. just doing that, like tube of Pringles.
Yeah, it's ruthless, isn't it? I used to scran loads in that similar age, like sixth form age, you know. Used to fucking, every day we'd go and get 4 peanut butter Kit Kats, because it was 4 for £1, 2 bottles of Dr. Pepper, and a double meat BMT from Subway. And then be like, whoa, I put 7 stone on. Wow, how's that happened? Like, fucking so stupid.
Do 2 truths and a lie.
2 truths and a lie, all right. I'll tell you. I once weed onto a car bonnet in broad daylight and got scolded for it.
Okay.
I once found some fruit pastels in a puddle and ate them. I once threw like a Skittle, like a little black Skittle ball, like Skittles.
Yeah.
A little girl's head and drew blood.
All true.
I think the first 2 were true. It's the fruit pastels in a puddle and pissing on the car bonnet.
What are you saying?
I agree.
I don't think you'd eat them fruit pastels.
I would not wee on a car bonnet. The other things I do.
So you had to get your fruit pastels out of a puddle?
Yeah, man. Year 5, it was a different time.
Was the sugar dissolved?
No, I don't know how long they've been in there, but like just rolling around in a puddle.
In the packet still?
Yeah.
Okay, sound. Why did you throw a ball at a...
Do you know when you do something and you're like, as soon as it leaves your hand, you're like, shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Like, because they had all these activity things in the playground, and I just went, this will be funny. And then I was like, oh, God, no.
Yeah.
And then, like, that when you hear someone scream and you're like, oh, I'm in trouble now.
Yeah.
When I used to play in the entry when I was a kid, and there was a bit of discarded wood, and there was this other kid, and I told him it was a big bar of chocolate that I got him, and he tried to bite it, and he was like, oh, it's dead hard. And I was like, oh, sorry, I'll take it back to the shop before you can get you another one. Brought the same bit of wood back, made him eat it again.
Wow.
But he shouldn't
Second
know
time
better.
round, did he like it?
Yeah. Oh, this is lovely, this one.
Yeah, but yeah, people are mad.
No wonder you got into like humiliating people on the internet.
It's in my blueprint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? People paying to have people just call them like little dickheads and that.
What do you mean?
Sexually.
Which side? Like, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I think there's nothing wrong with it.
Supply and demand. People want it.
Yeah.
Let them have it. As long as they're paying.
Would you enjoy that, though?
What?
Being degraded.
Having someone calling you little knobhead and that?
You little knobhead. Excuse me. No, not really my scene.
No.
What is your scene?
It's classic, good old fashioned mom and pops. Missionary position.
Yeah. Classic.
Married.
I'm stood at the door. Only messing.
So give you this.
What's this?
It's a club card.
Okay.
You're a member. And it entitles you to a favour.
Really?
Yeah.
A favour?
Yeah.
You don't have to use it right now.
A big favour.
You can use it for the future.
Friends. Not non-financial.
All right then. Any good at gardening?
Amy's all right at
Get a
gardening.
day's labour out of both.
Yeah.
That's it. Work.
That's what you want, man. That's what the card entitles you to, I guess.
What favours have you had so far?
None.
No one's called in a favour.
Someone put it up the bell end.
Not that one.
Not that one specifically, but that card.
Mm-hmm.
And then up their foreskin. Sorry. And then sold it for £100.
On OnlyFans.
He sold it for £100?
Yeah,
A man sold it for £100?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Do they now get the favour, the people who received it?
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
No, definitely
not
not.
transferable. He's lost his favour now because he put it up as
That's
Willie.
funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so in your autobiography of your life,
Yeah.
the only thing that stands out is robbing pogs.
I got a NQ64 black card.
Ooh,
yeah.
I had one of them, but it ran out.
Oh, that's
sad.
Not that impressive then. For giving them everyone.
No, I got it. I got it a specific way, but then it ran out last year, so and I'd never went. And I've been twice this year without one.
Oh,
which is shit. Having to pay for the tokens.
Yeah,
but it's fun though.
What is that chapter 2?
Maybe, yeah. Me playing Guitar Hero.
Yeah. What did you want to be when you was younger? Like, what was your dreams?
I went from wanting to be a cowboy.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a cowboy as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
Do you reckon that was Toy Story influence?
No, because I went to primary school before Toy Story, I think. When was Toy Story outfit? Like,
how old are you?
97, I think.
How old are you?
31.
Yeah, same age. But I'm sure I went to school dressed as a cowboy on my first day of school.
I did.
Oh my God.
I don't know why I've got this memory in my head.
I went to school dressed
I'll have
as
to
a cowboy.
fact check it with my mum.
And my family...
We're in a simulation.
Some of my family are proper into cowboys. Like...
What do you mean?
Reenactors.
What, like LARPing and that?
Like proper like expensive stuff like chaps, guns and stuff, and like...
Where did
you know,
he
like
go?
cutting a shirt up like
What
that.
did he do?
Where did he go?
Where did he go?
There's a place in between like Blackpool and Preston where like they reenact like
going.
it's like a whole cowboy.
Can we go?
We're
I
going.
think so. If it's
Can
still
you
there.
take us with all your cowboy family?
We
Yeah,
need the
right.
cowboy chaperone.
We need a chaperone.
Can
We
we
can't
have-
just rock up on our
Can we
own.
have horses?
I've not been since I was a little boy, but I think it's still there. But I think that had some influence.
So who was your family that was into cowboys and that?
My auntie and her lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mad that I didn't know there was like cowboy LARPing. There was like medieval, like Renaissance fairs and all shit like that. I didn't know there was cowboy ones.
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe we should start our own.
Of what? Oh yeah, we're starting that.
It's quite cool dressing like a cowboy though. Have you ever considered getting some cowboy boots?
Nah, I don't think I could pull them off.
You sure? You could.
No.
You could.
I turned up here dressed like this with cowboy boots on.
Nah.
It's not a look, that.
Nah.
I think so.
Yeah,
Nah.
maybe then.
What, someone says something, you go, yeah, fuck off.
I'm a cowboy.
I'm the cowboy.
You'd suit the hat, I reckon.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll rock.
Do you wear
one of them.
shorts mostly?
No, it depends what the
It's 'cause
weather's
it's
like,
summer.
innit? It's 'cause it's quite warm. I
Black
anticipated it being
jeans,
warm.
black boots. You'd be away.
Yeah, maybe.
Stop this.
Right.
Have you got any cowboy boots?
No, I don't think I could pull them off, but
You'd probably pull them off more than me.
you reckon? If you're begging me. I'll get some. What? It's that
Do
one. I'll go get some.
Forgot one more staple.
What's that one?
Awkward sex
What's your
stories.
favourite?
Virgin.
Yeah.
Funny. Sorry, what's funny about that? I'm saving my quim for marriage.
So yeah, I don't know where we go from there. It's a pod, innit?
Yeah, that's a
Been a
pod.
good time, man. So where can people find you online and that?
My name. Tom Lawrinson. Put that in if you want. If not, see you about.
Yeah, well, go check Tom out because he's got very funny videos and that.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for any gigs he's doing. I love your stand-up as well, man.
Thank you, mate.
If you want to come and do hot water or anything again, let me know.
Oh, yeah.
Hot water every Mondays. Come down, check it out. Feel Supreme, Patreon, all the stuff on Patreon. But go follow Callum and that. He's going to be joining us for some special stuff coming up. Get over on the Patreon. What's on the Patreon now? Sports Day.
Sleepovers.
Seance.
Say no.
Maybe.
Maybe soon.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
There's loads of stuff over there. £3.
We've got a nice couch, nice artwork up.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Extra episode every week over on £3 a month and all that. Nice one again for coming down, man. Appreciate it.
Thank
Nice
you.
one,
Thank
Callum,
you for
for
having
coming
me.
with your
Thank
features.
you.
And we'll see you all again next week. Nice one. Take it easy.
Love you, bye.
Coming with your features. Like my brown features. Thank you.